All right, welcome to another deep dive. This time, we're all about hitting the road, virtually, of course, to check out the 2025 BMW R 1300 GSA.
Oh, an adventure bike deep dive. Sounds fun.
Yeah, and this article we've got, it's calling this the ultimate adventure bike.
Oh, wow. The ultimate. Huh? So what makes it so special?
Well, from what I'm seeing, it's packing a powerful new engine,
Okay, yeah. That's important.
some seriously next-level tech,
I'm always interested in the new tech.
and a design that just screams, take me anywhere.
All right. I'm intrigued. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it feels like BMW is really trying to blend their legacy with, like, the cutting edge.
Yeah, I can see that. It's not just a little update.
Right. It feels like a whole new chapter,
Yeah.
for adventure motorcycles.
Interesting.
And speaking of new chapters, let's talk about that engine.
Okay, let's hear it.
1300cc boxer engine, 145 horsepower, 110 pound-feet of torque.
Wow, those are some impressive numbers.
I know, right? And, a lot of adventure riders, they really struggle to get enough low-end power for those tough off-road situations.
Yeah, absolutely. That torque is crucial when you're navigating tricky terrain.
Exactly. So, do you think this new engine, does it solve that problem?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the beauty of the Boxer design, besides, its history with BMW almost a century,
Right, it's almost iconic for them, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
is that it delivers both raw power A&D, like smooth, controllable output.
So the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly. So you get that burst you need, like to climb a rocky hill.
Yeah, or power through some sand.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But it's not going to feel, jerky or unstable.
So it's not just about brute force, it's about having the right kind of power.
Yeah, and this new engine, it takes that philosophy even further.
How so?
Well, they've managed to squeeze out even more power.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they've kept that, signature BMW smoothness.
So they didn't have to sacrifice the ride quality?
Nope, it's pretty impressive, a real engineering feat.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Now let's talk tech, because this bike is loaded.
All right, lay it on me.
We're talking dynamic ESA, which, it tweaks the suspension on the fly.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
And then there's Hill Start Control Pro, so like no more rolling backwards on those steep hills.
Oh, that is a lifesaver.
Right. For someone who's maybe, had that white knuckle experience on a steep incline, what kind of difference does this tech really make?
Well, it's all about confidence and control,
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
especially when you're in challenging terrain.
Right. Because when the terrain is unpredictable, you need the bike to be predictable.
Exactly. So imagine hitting a rough patch at speed. Dynamic ESA is going to instantly adjust the suspension.
Oh, so you stay stable.
Yeah, you stay stable and composed.
Wow.
Or, picture yourself stopped on a steep, loose hill.
Ooh, yeah, I don't like those.
Nobody does. Hill Start Control Pro, it's going to hold the brakes for you.
Oh, nice.
Gives you that extra moment to smoothly engage the clutch and throttle without, worrying about rolling back.
That sounds so much less stressful.
It is. It is. These features, they're designed to help you push your limits, but safely and enjoyably.
It's like a safety net, but for adventure riding.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And, let's not forget about the design of this thing. This article, it paints a picture of a bike that's both rugged and stylish.
I like that combination.
Yeah, so you've got the X-shaped LED headlight, an adjustable seat height for, all types of riding.
Oh, that's good. So it's inclusive.
Yeah, and then that massive 8-gallon fuel tank,
Oh, wow. 8 gallons.
which is essential for longer trips.
Yeah, I was just thinking about those long stretches of open road, maybe even venturing off the pavement a bit.
Yeah, that fuel tank is a lifesaver in those situations.
Yeah, for sure.
And all the design choices, they're about purpose.
Form follows function.
Yeah, exactly. Like that X-shaped headlight.
Yeah, that's cool looking.
Yeah, but it's not just for looks. It throws a wider beam for better visibility,
Okay, so it's practical too.
which is, crucial for off-road riding, especially at night.
Yeah, when it's dark, you want to see where you're going.
Exactly. And then the adjustable seat height?
Right, we were talking about that.
It means more riders can find a comfortable and controlled riding position, which is so important for those long hauls.
Yeah, comfort is key when you're on the bike for hours at a time.
Right. It sounds like they really thought about the rider's experience with every detail.
I think so too.
Yeah. And speaking of rider experience, let's move on to the features that are specifically geared towards adventure. Okay.
What do we got?
We're talking off-road, ABS Pro, the adaptive headlight, heavy-duty crash bars, and of course, plenty of storage options.
Oh, yeah. You can't go on an adventure without gear.
Right, exactly. It's like they're anticipating every bump in the road.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. So, off-road ABS Pro, it's tuned specifically for loose surfaces, like gravel and dirt. It allows for, like, controlled slippage of the rear wheel.
Oh, I see. So you don't completely lose traction.
Yeah, which can actually help you slow down more effectively and maintain stability off-road.
I would have thought ABS would always try to prevent any wheel slippage.
Yeah, it's counterintuitive, but it makes sense when you think about it.
Okay, yeah, so it's like fine-tuning the braking system for those, more adventurous moments.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
And then there's the adaptive headlight.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to hear more about that.
As you lean into a turn, the headlight actually pivots.
No way!
Yeah, so it's illuminating the path ahead.
Instead of just pointing straight ahead.
Right. It's especially useful on those winding mountain roads at night.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
It's like having your own personal spotlight,
That's a great way to put it.
following you through those twists and turns.
I love that they included heavy-duty crash bars and a skid plate.
Oh, yeah. Those are essential for off-road riding.
It's almost as if they're saying, go ahead, explore. We've got you covered.
Well, in the world of adventure riding, mishaps, they're bound to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
So those crash bars and the skid plate, they protect the engine and chassis from, those inevitable bumps and scrapes.
It's like a little bit of insurance.
It is. It is.
Speaking of bumps and scrapes, what about storage?
Oh, right. Good point.
You can't go on an adventure without gear, right?
You can't. And the R1300 GSA, it has integrated pannier mounts.
Oh, nice.
You can easily attach BMW's, optional aluminum cases and top boxes.
You can really pack it up.
Yeah, they're super durable and spacious, perfect for carrying everything.
From camping gear to camera equipment, I bet.
Yeah, all that, you're essentially turning the bike into a mobile base camp.
I love that idea.
It's great, right?
Okay, so we've talked power, we've talked tech, we've talked design, but let's not forget about style.
Oh, yeah. Gotta look good while you're adventuring.
Right, exactly. And the R1300 GSA comes in 4 distinct color schemes.
Ooh, 4 options.
Racing Red Uni, GS Trophy, Triple Black, and Option 719 Karakoram.
Wow, those sound pretty cool.
They each seem to have their own personality.
They do, and they often reflect, like, different writing styles and preferences, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
So the Racing Red Uni, for instance, with its, vibrant red and black accents.
That sounds pretty sporty.
Yeah, it hints at a more, like, sporty, maybe even aggressive writing style.
I like that.
Whereas the GS Trophy, with its, blue, white, and red livery inspired by BMW's off-road competition,
Oh, cool.
evokes that spirit of exploration and adventure.
I can see that. The GS Trophy definitely has that ready-to-conquer-anything look.
It does.
What about the Triple Black? That one sounds pretty sleek.
The Triple Black, true to its name, is all about, like, stealth and sophistication.
Oh, nice.
It's, like, blacked out from head to toe, giving it a more understated, almost, like, menacing presence.
I like it.
It's for the rider who prefers a clean, minimalist aesthetic.
Yeah, understated but powerful.
Exactly.
And then there's the Option 719 Karakoram,
Oh, yeah, that one sounds interesting.
which sounds like it's in a class of its own.
Yeah, what makes it so special?
Well, the Option 719 Karakoram is where, like, BMW's attention to detail really shines.
Oh, okay.
It features this exclusive Aurelius green metallic paint, and it's got this, like, incredible depth to it.
I bet that looks amazing in person.
Yeah, and it's accented with golden trim and a special Option 719 badge.
Oh, wow. So it's like the premium option?
Yeah, it's for the rider who wants something truly unique, a bike that stands out from the crowd.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Now, let's face it, not everyone is going to spring for, the top-of-the-line model.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's why this article includes a competitor comparison table,
Oh, cool.
putting the BMW R1300 GSA head-to-head with the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R, the Honda Africa Twin Adventure Sports, and the Yamaha Tenere 700.
Okay, a good mix of bikes there.
Yeah, and just looking at the specs, the BMW seems to be a real contender.
I mean, it is, but it's important to look beyond those raw numbers?
Right, like what do they actually mean for the rider?
Exactly. For example, while the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R boasts, a little more horsepower than the BMW.
So it's a bit more powerful.
Yeah, it also comes with a higher price tag.
Okay, so you pay for that extra power.
Right. And then on the other hand, you've got the Honda Africa Twin Adventure Sports and the Yamaha Tenere 700.
Yeah, those are both great bikes.
They are. And they're more budget friendly.
Right, they're a little more accessible.
But, they may not offer the same level of performance or sophistication as the BMW.
So it's all about finding that sweet spot, right?
Yeah, between features, performance, and price.
What would you say are the key factors a rider should consider when making this decision?
Well, I think it comes down to, like, your experience level, your riding style, and your budget.
Okay, that makes sense.
So if you're a seasoned rider, who wants the absolute best and you're willing to pay for it, the BMW R 1300 GSA is definitely worth considering. Sounds like it.
But for those who are maybe newer to adventure riding or on a tighter budget, those other options might be a better fit.
Yeah, they're great bikes in their own right.
They are. It's all about finding the bike that best suits your, individual needs and aspirations.
Your perfect riding partner.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground already.
Yeah, we have.
But I'm really curious to hear more about how the R 1300 GSA actually performs out in the real world.
Okay, yeah.
All those features, they sound impressive on paper,
Right.
but how do they translate to the actual riding experience?
Yeah, well, that's the exciting part, right?
Yeah.
Remember those teleliver and paraliver suspension systems we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, I think so.
Those are key to this bike's incredible handling,
Oh, okay.
both on and off-road.
Interesting.
They provide this unique balance of stability and responsiveness.
Which is, I imagine, hard to achieve.
Yeah, it's a difficult combination to get right. Okay, so it's not just about absorbing the bumps.
No.
It's about how the bike reacts to them. Right?
Exactly.
So,
Think of it like this. The telelever front suspension.
yeah.
It separates steering forces from braking forces.
Okay.
So when you hit a bump or brake hard,
Yeah.
the front end stays, stable and predictable.
Oh, that's good.
You don't get that jarring nosediving sensation you might get with a traditional telescopic fork.
So it's more like gliding over obstacles
Yeah, exactly.
rather than being jolted by them.
Right. And the paralever rear suspension does something similar.
Oh,
It keeps the rear wheel planted and minimizes squat when you accelerate.
I see.
It all adds up to a riding experience that is both, comfortable and confidence inspiring.
Yeah, you need that confidence when you're riding off-road,
Oh, absolutely.
especially on those rougher trails or when you're carrying a lot of gear.
Exactly.
Speaking of challenging terrain, picture yourself facing a steep, rocky uphill section. The R 1300 GSA is built to handle those kinds of situations.
No, absolutely, yeah.
And I'm thinking back to those features we talked about,
Mm.
like Hill Start Control Pro and Off-Road ABS Pro.
Right.
Do those really make a difference in those moments?
Oh, they do. They really do.
Okay, good.
Hill Start Control Pro is a game changer on those steep inclines.
Yeah, I bet.
It gives you that extra moment to smoothly engage the clutch and throttle without, the fear of rolling backward.
Yeah, I can imagine how helpful that would be.
It takes the stress out of those, tricky uphill starts.
Oh, for sure.
Especially for someone who might be new to off-road riding.
Right, exactly.
And what about Off-Road ABS Pro?
Yeah, how does that system, how does it handle those loose, slippery surfaces?
So Off-Road ABS Pro is specially calibrated for gravel, dirt, sand.
Hmm.
It actually allows for a controlled amount of wheel slippage,
Yeah, we were talking about that a little earlier.
which might sound counterintuitive.
Yeah, you would think you don't want any slippage. But
But it can actually improve braking performance in those conditions.
how so?
Sometimes a little bit of slip is what you need to maintain control and slow down effectively.
Okay, I see.
So it's not just about preventing the wheels from locking up entirely,
Mm-hmm.
but about managing that slippage to your advantage.
Yeah, that's a subtle but important difference.
It is.
Okay, and then, of course, there's that adaptive headlight,
Right.
which is a fantastic feature for night riding,
Oh, yeah.
especially on those winding mountain roads we were picturing earlier.
Yeah, picture yourself riding along a twisty road at night,
Okay, yeah.
and the headlights actually pivoting with you, illuminating the curves ahead.
Wow, that would be amazing.
It is. It provides a much greater field of vision than a traditional headlight,
Right.
which is, crucial for safety when you're riding in low light conditions.
I can see that.
Oh,
It seems like they thought of
they
everything
have, yeah.
to make this bike both capable and safe, even in the most demanding conditions.
They really have. And that extends to the storage options as well.
Oh, right, we were talking about those integrated pannier mounts.
Right, exactly.
For all the gear you need for adventure riding.
Yeah, you can't forget about the gear.
And the R 1300 GSA is well equipped to handle that.
It is.
Those mounts allow you to easily attach BMW's optional aluminum cases and
Yeah.
top boxes.
Oh, right. And they're incredibly durable.
Okay.
Designed to withstand, the rigors of off-road riding.
Yeah, you don't want your luggage falling apart on you.
Exactly. And they offer, plenty of space for all your gear.
So you can pack everything you need for, an extended trip.
Yeah, no problem.
They've got room for camping gear, tools, extra clothing,
All of it.
you name it,
It's all about having the freedom to explore, you know?
without
It's not
limitations.
about limitations.
That's what adventure's all about.
Exactly.
But with all this talk of, high-tech features and rugged capabilities,
Yeah.
I'm wondering about the price tag.
Mm.
How does the R1300 GSA stack up against its rivals in terms of, affordability?
Well, the article includes a competitor comparison table
Oh, right.
that sheds some light on that.
Okay.
It compares the R1300 GSA to the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R,
Got it.
the Honda Africa Twin Adventure Sports,
All right.
and the Yamaha Tenor 700.
All right.
And, looking at that comparison, the BMW seems to be priced, competitively within its class.
Yeah, it seems to be right in there with the others.
It is, but remember, it's not just about the initial cost.
Right. What else is
It's
that?
about the value you're getting.
Yeah, what are you actually getting for your money?
Exactly. And the BMW offers a level of refinement and sophistication
Okay.
that you might not find in some of the, more budget-friendly models.
It's worth the extra cost.
Potentially, yeah.
In some cases.
The engine's incredibly smooth and powerful.
Right.
The suspension is, top-notch.
Mm.
And the technology is cutting edge.
Yeah, we've talked about all that.
So you're paying for, a premium experience.
Right.
But you're also getting a lot in return.
You're getting what you pay for.
Exactly. And those, advanced rider aids
Right.
like Dynamic ESA, Hill Start Control Pro, and Off-Road ABS Pro.
Yeah, all those things.
They not only make the bike more capable,
Mm-hmm.
but they also make it, easier and more enjoyable to ride.
Especially for maybe less experienced riders.
Especially for maybe less experienced riders.
Especially for less experienced riders, yeah.
I can see how those features would, boost confidence
Absolutely.
and allow riders to push their limits, but safely.
Safely, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the key.
Yeah.
And then there's also the prestige factor that comes with the BMW brand.
Oh, yeah. The brand name definitely carries some weight.
It does.
So it's not just a bike, it's a statement.
You could say that, but of course not everyone's going to be swayed by, brand prestige or luxury features.
Right. Some people just want a good bike that works.
Yeah, some riders simply want a capable and reliable machine
Right.
that won't, break the bank. And that's perfectly valid. It's all about choosing a bike that aligns with your priorities.
Exactly.
And your budget.
Your budget, yeah.
And that brings us to the fun part, the aesthetics.
Okay, yeah, the looks.
The R1300 GSA comes in 4 distinct color schemes,
Oh, right. The 4 colors.
each with its own unique personality.
Yeah, we talked about those a bit earlier.
We did. I'm curious to hear, your thoughts on these color schemes.
Okay, yeah.
Which one speaks to you the most?
Personally, I'm drawn to the GS Trophy livery.
Oh, okay.
The combination of blue, white, and red, inspired by BMW's, GS Trophy off-road competition.
Yeah.
It really captures that sense of adventure and ruggedness that I find appealing.
Yeah, it's got that I've just conquered a mountain pass look.
It does. It does.
And then you got the racing red uni,
Right.
which projects a more sporty, aggressive vibe.
It does.
It's for the rider who wants to make a statement on the road.
Yeah, I can see that.
And what about the triple black? That one seems to have a more understated appeal.
The triple black is all about, sleekness and sophistication.
Mhm.
It's blacked out from head to toe,
Yeah, it's very stealthy.
giving it a stealthy, almost menacing presence.
It's like a ninja on 2 wheels.
It is.
And then there's the option 719 Karakoram,
Right.
which sounds like it's in a league of its own.
The option 719 Karakoram is all about, craftsmanship and exclusivity.
Okay.
It features this beautiful Aurelius green metallic paint
Mm-hmm.
that has a real depth and richness to it,
Yeah.
accented with golden trim and a special option 719 badge.
Oh, wow.
It's for the rider who wants something truly unique,
Yeah, something special.
something that stands out from the crowd.
Well, we've covered a lot of details about the R1300 GSA.
Yeah, we have.
There are always those, common questions that potential buyers have.
Oh, right.
And this article, it touches on a few of those.
Okay.
And I thought it would be helpful to address them here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just to provide, clear and concise answers to those frequently asked questions.
Absolutely.
Okay, so first question. What's the horsepower of the BMW R1300 GSA?
That one's easy.
Yeah, that one's easy.
145 horsepower.
Boom, done.
Putting it, among the most powerful adventure bikes in its class.
All right, next question. What is the fuel capacity of the BMW R 1300 GSA.
Oh, yeah. This one's crucial for those long-distance adventures.
Yeah, you got to know how far you can go on a tank.
The R 1300 GSA boasts an 8-gallon fuel tank,
Okay, not bad.
allowing for, those extended rides without worrying about constantly searching for fuel stations.
Yeah, that's a big plus.
Especially when you're venturing, off the beaten path
Yeah,
where
I'm
gas
not
stations might be few and far between.
Okay, next question. Can the BMW R 1300 GSA handle rough terrains?
Oh, I think we've answered that one pretty definitively, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we have.
The R 1300 GSA is, purpose-built for both on-road and off-road riding.
Yeah, it can handle it.
Its robust suspension, protective features, and advanced rider aids make it more than capable of tackling, challenging terrains.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
All right, next question. What are the key safety features of the BMW R 1300 GSA?
Okay, there are quite a few.
Yeah, there are a lot.
But maybe we can highlight, the most important ones.
Yeah, what would you say are the top ones?
Certainly. So some of the key safety features include dynamic traction control,
Oh, yeah.
off-road ABS Pro, and adaptive headlight technology.
Right. Those are all great features.
These features work together to enhance, rider safety and control in various conditions, both on and off-road.
They really work together to create a safer riding experience.
Absolutely.
And finally, does BMW offer customization options for the R 1300 GSA?
Oh, yeah, this one's for those who like to, personalize their rides,
Wrong.
make them their own, yeah.
So does BMW offer customization?
Yes, they do. BMW offers a range of, customization options.
Okay, like what?
Allowing riders to tailor the bike to their, preferences and riding needs.
Okay.
These options can include everything from, color schemes and graphics
Yeah,
to practical add-ons like crash bars, engine guards, luggage systems, navigation systems, and more.
so you can really make it your own.
You really can. You can turn it into, the bike of your dreams.
Okay, so there you have it. Answers to some of the most common questions about the R 1300 GSA.
Yeah. Hopefully that was helpful.
But there's still so much more to uncover about this incredible machine.
There is.
What does this bike mean for the future of adventure riding?
That's a big question.
We'll delve into that in just a moment. We're back, ready to wrap up our deep dive into the 2025 BMW R 1300 GSA.
All right.
I got to say, after learning about all its features, capabilities,
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel that adventure calling. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I know that feeling.
Like, I just want to get out there and ride.
It's a remarkable machine,
Yeah.
It really feels like BMW has pushed the boundaries of, what an adventure bike can be.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's more than just a bike, though,
Yeah,
right?
what do you mean?
It's like a statement about, where adventure riding is heading.
Oh, interesting point.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think you're right, yeah.
Okay.
The R 1300 GSA, it kind of embodies a trend, towards motorcycles that are not just, powerful and rugged,
Right.
but also, intelligent and rider-friendly.
Yeah, they're becoming more sophisticated.
Exactly.
All this technology, the rider aids, the adaptive systems, it suggests a future where riding, it almost becomes more intuitive,
Yeah.
enjoyable, and safe.
Absolutely. I think that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Make riding more accessible, more enjoyable.
It's like those features are almost like bridging the gap
Okay.
between the rider's intention
Yeah.
and the bike's response.
Right.
Making the whole experience more seamless,
More intuitive.
more fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this raises an interesting question,
Okay, what's up?
What does all this mean
Okay.
for the everyday rider?
Yeah, good question.
Someone who, might not be planning like a transcontinental expedition,
Yeah, not everyone's going to be doing that.
but still wants to, experience the thrill of adventure, even if it's just a weekend getaway or something.
Right, a little taste of adventure.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a great point,
Yeah.
Not everyone is, hardcore off-road enthusiast,
Right.
but the appeal of adventure riding, it seems to be growing,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
definitely. And I
Right.
think bikes like the R 1300 GSA, they're making adventure riding more accessible.
How so?
Well, to a wider range of riders, you don't need to be an expert to handle a machine like this.
That's good.
The technology is there to assist you, to give you the confidence,
Right.
to push your boundaries and explore new horizons.
Well, it's like democratizing adventure riding in a
Yeah.
way.
Exactly, making it more inclusive,
Yeah.
less intimidating.
You don't have to be intimidated by this bike.
No, not at all.
Even if you never take this bike off-road,
Right.
you can still, appreciate the incredible engineering,
so
the design that went into it.
Yeah, the level of innovation here is remarkable.
It really is. It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what's next?
That's the exciting part, isn't it?
Yeah, if this is where we are now,
Mm-hmm.
what does the future hold for adventure motorcycles? Will we see, even more advanced features,
It's hard to say for sure.
even more integration of technology into the riding experience?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible.
What do you think?
I think, while it's impossible to predict the future with certainty,
Right.
I think it's safe to say that innovation in this space, it's going to continue at a rapid pace.
Oh, yeah, for
So
sure.
we'll likely see, advancements in areas like electric powertrains,
Oh, yeah.
connectivity, even rider assistance systems that, push the boundaries of what we currently think is possible.
It's exciting to think about, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, who would have imagined a few years ago
Right.
that we'd have bikes with suspension that adjusts on the fly,
Yeah.
or headlights that can, see around corners?
It's amazing.
The possibilities seem endless.
They do.
And as these advancements become more refined,
Yeah.
more accessible,
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll see even more people embracing, the adventure riding lifestyle,
I agree.
discovering the freedom,
Yeah.
the joy of exploring the world on two wheels.
Well said.
So to recap, the 2025 BMW R 1300 GSA,
Mm-hmm.
it's more than just a motorcycle, right?
It's an experience.
It's a glimpse into the future of adventure riding.
I like that.
A future where technology and innovation, they empower riders to, explore the world with confidence,
Absolutely.
comfort, and style.
And a future where the spirit of adventure is
Right.
within reach of anyone who seeks it.
Absolutely. And on that note, we'll wrap up our deep dive into the 2025 BMW R 1300 GSA.
It's been a good one.
Thanks for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Until next time, keep the spirit of adventure alive and never stop exploring.